Yeah, we back. Rich And ROC Show, man. I appreciate y'all staying tuned, man.
Yo, man, shout out to KC, man. Hey, dog. That shit rocking, bro.
Jamming
Yeah, holla at my boy, man. Go look him up on Facebook, man. SoundCloud, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah. Facebook, SoundCloud, DJ KC.
Mo Flavor.
Hey.
Mo Flavor. Say, man, watching in news, man, when Tracy Morgan, he finally broke his silence from, his accident and everything. Not really broke his silence, but he just finally, his first interview since the accident and everything, man. Shit, man, everybody know, man, that boy that almost lost his life.
Yeah.
Almost lost his life, man.
I seen him up there. I glanced at it this morning. I seen him crying, so, it kind of caught my attention. I was like, what's going on? And he said he messed around and ran into the video. I think it was on YouTube.
Now, what he did was, he finally looked at the YouTube video of the accident, and he looked at another video pertaining to it. But that was his first time ever really looking at it. And they asked him in the interview, it was actually on CNN. They asked him in the interview, most people wouldn't do that. What would make you want to do that? And Tracy was like, hey man, I had to know what happened to my friend. That was like a best friend of his that died, you know what I'm saying? So he had to know what was going on with his friend. Shit, I would want to know what happened to my friend too, because, when the shit happened, he was knocked out.
Yeah, he knocked out.
You know what I'm saying?
Wake up.
He was in a coma for a little bit.
With his friend, wake up, friend gone.
Shit, go wake up, you in the hospital.
Yeah, you in the hospital and find out your best friend gone.
Mm-hmm.
Blood sacrifice.
Hey, we say the blood sacrifice. Man, shout out to AJ, man. AJ here in the studio. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro?
It is, man.
Yeah, man. So I mean, that's like if me and AJ, style, we known each other over half our life. You know what I'm saying? If we was riding together, man, and something like that happened, man, and Lord forbid, he lose his life, I lose my life. Hey man, I would want to know, man, let me see what the hell happened to my partner, man. Cause last thing I know, man, we was riding, having a good time. We just had last joking. Then next thing you know, I'm out of there and I wake up. It's 2 weeks later, I'm in the hospital.
Like change within a few seconds, man.
Hey man, I want to know what happened to my friend too, man.
Yeah, I would too. He think he had to build, like I said, he had to build himself up to go back and look at it, man. Cause he said it. He looked pissed off.
Yeah.
When he was talking, he was like, I want to know what happened to my friend. Like, you telling me he gone,
Yeah, that's fucked up feeling, man.
He couldn't attend the funeral either. He was
in the hospital. He was in the hospital. Yeah. He was in the hospital, man. God, that's got to be a jacked up feeling, man. To have that happen, then all of a sudden, hey man, your partner gone. But like what you were telling me earlier, Rich, that his family.
Yeah, the trip that they was on, his family usually takes that trip with him, or the trip that he was going on, his family was originally supposed to go with him.
Right.
But they didn't. And he said that from looking at the video, he said there's no way he got a baby girl, a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He said there's no way in the world his daughter would have survived that crash. He probably would have lost his whole family. He hated that he lost his friend. But he said if his family went with him like they were supposed to, like originally planned, he would have lost his whole family.
What'd you say, Alex? Blood sacrifice?
Blood sacrifice.
Man, that's cold-blooded, man. I mean, think about it. His friend goes, instead of his family, who usually goes, they get in an accident, his friend died.
A Wal-Mart truck.
Man, is that the first person ever killed by Wal-Mart?
Probably not. I don't know. Shit.
Hey, man, that's one of them things. Like, yeah, Walmart killed somebody, man. That's the first person killed by Walmart. And they say, man, that settlement.
Yeah,
that settlement.
Walmart took. He said, he already got money.
Yeah.
He said Walmart took care of him.
Oh, I know they did.
And and
they gave like $10 million.
Yeah, they said they didn't even disclose the number.
They said he said
that's how much it is.
They took care of him. That's I ain't gonna say his words, but basically, heard it in the grapevine.
Hey man, when it's a number that they don't disclose,
right.
Hey man, he got broke off.
Yeah.
Well over 10.
Yeah.
Well, it gotta be well over 10.
Yeah. You gotta think about the money he lost being up in that hospital.
Oh man, his lawyer went to town on.
Yeah.
Hey man, his lawyer went to town on. Hey man, his career probably over. He probably would no further have a career the way he had, especially when he was going, because he was really starting to get a lot of acting roles. You know, he was starting to have his own shows and stuff like that. So he was really on up and coming.
Hey,
Even though he had been out for a while.
off in the chat room, man. Christina, shout out to Christina, man. Hey, she said.
She one of our avid listeners.
Man, hey, hey, she said, I would be heated. You lost. Hold on. I would be heated. You lost. Hold on. I would be heated from the time lost due to the coma. I'll be hiring an investigator to investigate my friend's death, basically, and say God works how needed. It was not meant for his family to be there. Wal-Mart did because they didn't want the bad press, so they paid off that big lump sum because they didn't want to.
Well, of course, you know they don't want the bad press because they Walmart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about a nationwide company that's worth billions. You know, so they don't want that bad press, so they gonna settle. They gonna settle. They gonna keep it out of. They gonna keep it out of the news. They ain't gonna let it go to no big jury or whatever, because if they do that, then they settle to lose even more. So they rather just, hey man, one of our guys was in the wrong. Hey, we're gonna pay y'all. Hey, let's just settle up on a number and we can move on. Walmart keep being Walmart. Hey, you get your money, his people get his money, and we cool. We can shake hands and now we can be friends again. That's how the big corporations do it. That's how big corporations do it. You know when shit going to the courts when, okay, people ain't got the money that they say they got, and they trying to save face. Walmart already know, hey man, if they got too much to lose, this shit go to court. We rather just pay them off.
Walmart.
Our driver was in the wrong.
Walmart is a very large company, man. Man, they bigger than McDonald's, man. I bet McDonald's works for Walmart.
No, they work in Walmart. Yeah, they got stores in Walmart. They got stuff going on. Walmart, man, hey man, big time company, man. So yeah, of course, man. Shout out to Christine. You made a good point, Mama. There, they ain't gonna want no bad press.
Don't want it, don't need it.
Ain't gonna happen. No sir, man. That's crazy, man. You know who else up in the news, man? All crazy, man. And Bruce Jenner, or should I say, what this fool name now? Caitlyn.
Hold on, you said Bruce, but man named Caitlyn?
Nah, man, yeah, dude named Caitlyn Jenner now, man.
No comment.
Dude,
Hey,
that's crazy.
That's the Kardashians.
That's the Kardashian daddy, man. Yeah, they stepdaddy, man. Of what? Used to be an Olympic gold medalist. He was an Olympic gold medalist. This motherfucker was a primetime athlete.
And he don't win and did it.
I mean, he used to wear his hair all long and faggoty in back in the 80s, but I mean, shit, you know, hey. I mean, dude, that's what he is, man. Dude done made, he's on the fucking cover of Vanity. Vanity magazine that's been around since what, the 1920s? 1900s? Since the turn of the century? Vanity magazine.
He on there as Caitlyn.
Hey man, he is up there as Caitlyn. He in full, I mean, it ain't full drag no more. Cause, I mean, dude got hair, got facial reconstruction surgery and shit. I mean, body reconstruction. He is a totally different person now, man. He done went half his life as somebody, then changed into somebody else.
He don't want Bruce to be out.
Hey man, he should have named himself Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Cause the motherfucker done went to the cocoon and come out as something else, man. Yeah.
No comment.
Alex, I kick your ass. You come tell me you gonna do some shit like that.
Hey, where was your best friend? Where was his best
Oh,
friend?
yeah. Where's your best friend at, man? You know your best friend fucked up. That's how I say it on the show. Hey, man, motherfuckers start doing some stupid shit. Where your best friend at, the man to come get you say, hey, dog, don't do that shit, man. That shit ain't cool, man. No, don't do that, man. Where his best friend was at, man?
Man.
Know where his best friend at? His best friend left him because he probably tried to grab him on the ass.
That's probably exactly.
Hey man, hey, don't do that faggot shit, man. We can't be friends no more. No more.
Cut off.
Man, dude, women, how can you go and you go your life with a guy and then all of a sudden he tell you he want to be like you? When he want to be like you, he want to be like you. Like you. I mean, I can't.
Man, that's crazy.
Man, how you gonna look at kids in the face, man? How does he do that? I couldn't. Oh no, man.
Tease stay home, man.
Oh yeah, tease their own, man. I'm not homophobic or anti, gay. But hey, man, I don't do that punk shit. I am. Hey man, hey, you do you. Hey man, but it ain't for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for me and mine. Keep that punk shit away from me and my kids, man. Me and my family. Do you over there with you? Stay away from me, man. But this dude here, man, he's no longer Bruce. He's Caitlyn. Swish. I mean, damn, dog. Man, man, I was looking online, right? I hate to say it, but here the white folk go again with this crazy shit. Man, this U.S. lady, man, she over on safari or whatever, man, in Africa, man. This motherfucker gets eat up by a lion. She gets ate up by a lion on safari. Now, they're in the safari park. It's a lion park. They got a bunch of lions there. So you're able to drive your own vehicle out into the park, see the lions in their natural habitat, and they even got a section where you can pet baby lion cubs.
She in a convertible?
She was in one of them Jeeps with no doors and stuff, right?
Nah,
That's
man,
what they got over there?
Man, nah. When you go on safari,
you on a bus.
No. When you go on safari, man, in Africa, man, you riding in Range Rovers, Land Rovers.
That's what I'm talking about. Without the doors.
No, sir. No, the motherfuckers got
good
doors.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they got doors.
No,
Hey, no. We ain't talking about no army Jeep. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fucking army Jeep they got. These motherfuckers got, when you go on safari in Africa, man. Yeah, man. Nah, this ain't the movie, it's real life. Because this woman is dead and gone. She was lunch.
She thought she was in a movie.
She got brought back to reality real quick. Say, man, this woman here, and y'all know what happened. Cause these white folks do it all the time. I hate to say it, dog. Dog, she got out there on safari. Oh, look at the lions, this, that, and the other. She probably want to take a picture. She taking a picture from inside the car. She probably taking a picture inside the car. And it didn't look right. So you know what she want to do? She want to get closer.
She want to take a selfie.
She want to get close. She probably want to get a closer picture.
Yeah.
So you know what she do? You know what? I don't see any of them. Let me get out and get a little closer. Lo and behold, it's one of the bushes. Look at that. I wish this motherfucker would get out this car. I wish he would get out this car.
Okay, let's say, look at this stupid motherfucker.
Hey, man.
Remember he said something about
Yeah,
this?
man, that's what they do. She probably got out the car because the U.S. Embassy they not releasing any of the reports yet of what happened. So you know she wasn't on safari by herself. So somebody had to see the incident and what the fuck happened because that's how the story got back. You know, so she probably got out, go up there, trying to take a closer picture. Next thing you know, she taking a picture of this one. Exactly what happened. Motherfucker jump out the bus on her ass. All on her ass. Got some.
Lion King.
Yeah, man. She's watching too much Lion King. She's watching too many movies.
The lion probably say, "Hey, y'all just wait right here. The food comes."
Just watch. Hey, man. They drive through here too many times a day.
Don't come. Watch.
Just chill, man.
Take out.
Just check. Hey, man, we're going to have us some American burgers today. Hey, man, she gone. Yeah, them some, some white meat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they're going to ever experience dark meat.
No,
They ain't going to
they ain't going to experience no dark meat, dog. Never that. They ain't going to never experience no dark meat.
I had to pull up one of them M-Raps. Man, look, oh yeah, I see him.
Dog, that's crazy, man. That is crazy.
Nah.
Why people do that? Why white folk do that? I mean, yes, I have.
Where our white lesbians are out there.
Dude, I mean, I'm just saying, please somebody explain that to me. Why? Well, first of all, I ain't going on safari. My closest thing I'm coming to safari is going to the Houston Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know the animals are caged and can't get to me.
And I'm gonna I ain't even going up on the cage. I'm gonna be
at a
cross
distance.
the little sidewalk.
Make sure right?
Looking at it from the other side. Like,
Man.
see this big motherfucker?
Hey, a lot of people don't really realize how big a fucking lion is. Hey man, a lion, if it stand up on his hind legs, man, it's about 6'5", 6'6".
It's huge, bro.
Hey man, that's a big. The motherfucker weigh 500 pounds.
And they look like they underweight sometimes, and they still at 500
Pounds, yeah, man.
Imagine the healthy ones.
And that's the thing. A tiger is bigger than a lion.
True.
Them motherfuckers weigh 800-900 pounds.